with your family. All right, you are present in a beautiful setting. All right, the waves are flowing into the beach. You know, the sun is setting. The orange juice is flowing. Your children are laughing. They're calling your name. Your wife is resting beside you, and your children is calling you, and you are not there. The lights are on, but nobody is at home. The windows are open. You can see everything. Your children can see your eyes are open, but nobody is home. You're not going to say, anybody home? All right? You are worried about work. You're worried about something. You're not present. You know why? I'm trying to show you that this full of labors is not action. Your hands can be doing nothing. You can be sitting on the beach, but your heart is full of labor. God calls that evil. I said God calls that evil. So if God calls that evil heart, or a heart full of labors. You know, it's full of labors, you know. All right, I want to do this. I must do this. And that's why it's important. Listen carefully. You get this message of rest because you can actually turn something good, all right, into a work. Many people are praying, hanging on prayers. They're praying prayers. There's actually a form of work. But because they say that, okay, as a believer, you must trust God and not be full of your own works, okay? But then they change their natural work with spiritual work. For example, they pray and use prayer, but actually it's still full of labor. They're praying all the time, oh God, God, please deliver me, oh God, God. You know, one time Peter said, Lord, save me. He didn't keep on praying after that. Lord, save me. Don't forget. Hold on to me, God. After Jesus, hold on to him. Don't let go. Don't let go. All right, how many know that it's a form of work? It's still full of labor. So one time you say, Lord, save me. Lord, hold on to me. That's it. Amen. We can actually use something good. Even communion, like I preached on yesterday, last week, excuse me. All right, and I, you know, we can use anything good and still do it full of labor. If I perform these things, God will give me the victory. God will give me the healing. No. Communion is a thanksgiving. When you receive communion, you don't do communion. I said you receive communion. It's called the Eucharist, which means thanksgiving. You take the bread and say, Lord, I thank you. I'm not going to be healed. What about a symptom in your body? I don't care. It's a lying symptom because God cannot lie. God says, by his stripes, I'm healed. I know it's bad English, but it gets the point, okay? I'm healed. So when I partake, I'm not trying to be healed. I am thanking the Lord, I am healed. Now, the communion is no more an expression of work. But there are people who can do the right thing for the wrong reasons. They can even pray and turn prayer into a work. Are you listening, people? With their heart being full of labors, full of worry, full of care. Let's get this really practical, all right? You say, Pastor Prince, if I don't do anything, nothing will be done. Some ladies, you know, they always pride themselves. I tell you this, if I don't clean the house, nothing will be done. You know what I'm saying? All right? But I'll tell you something. If you fall sick and you're in the hospital, nothing will be done. And it takes a longer time for those dust to settle. I'm here to tell you something, okay, church? Many a times we think that nothing will be done, but God will raise somebody up. God will raise somebody up. None of us are indispensable. Are you listening, people?